Well, hello there, people in the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Empire to the World Let's Play campaign series as the Persian Empire. Because basically we've reached such a formidable size that we pretty comfortably could call ourselves the Persian Empire. This should be episode 35. In the previous episode, I launched my secret invasion of India. Well, it must have been secret for them, of course. It wasn't really for me because I've been planning that for I don't know how many episodes. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of cities under siege. We got Lahore under siege, Nirun. Yes, Satara, Goa, Mysore, Arcot, and Panama, all under siege, all from the Mughal Empire. So basically we've launched, and there are two armies in India still underway. For example, this guy over here, he needs to go here. Oh, I think I was actually letting him stay there for reinforcements. Ah, whatever. I've already moved him now, so I can't really do anything about it. And this guy's moving over here, where the ski religion is present. One of the only regions in the game where it is, except for here now as well. So yeah, our huge invasion of India has commenced. We're going to take basically like the entire border and this entire side of India, of the continent, all away from them in like 1 or 2 turns. And also this colonial army over here is going to take the colonies that the Mughals have stolen from Spain. So hopefully Spain will be happy with that and don't declare war on us. If they do, I have an extra army here. I trained this army. Oh yeah, I've also put this huge fleet of first rates and second rates in the at the Strait of Gibraltar. So if anybody wants to pass, they can't. And just by this fleet here, I have secured the entire Mediterranean for from the Mughals. Because of course, if you want to harass any of these settlements, the only way in is through the Strait of Gibraltar, which is covered off by my first rates. So it is impossible now to damage us. Okay. Then also there's this army, which I trained extra because Madrid used to be owned by fucking massive lag spike over there. Madrid used to be owned by the Mughals because they captured it, and then I thought, well, if they're gonna keep it, then when I declare war, I can really quickly send that guy over to Madrid and conquer it for myself and not give it back to Spain. But Spain has already conquered it, it's back because the Mughals have had some problems with their military organization. This army is here in Milan, or next to Milan, because Savoy is a son of a bitch and they have kept declaring war on me a couple times in the past, so I didn't really feel comfortable just leaving nothing there, so I put that guy there. And here is a pretty big garrison, but that was mostly for keeping the population under control. I don't really think Austria is going to be that much of a problem. Especially with, like, because Austria is at war with everyone over there. Austria is at war with both Prussia, Russia, and Poland, Lithuania, and also the Mughals. Because, of course, still the massive war over here is going on between the Russians and the Prussians, and Poland, Lithuania kind of helping out here and there with the Russians. But these guys have actually declared war on both of them, so it's a miracle that they're not at war with Sweden already. Anyway, in this episode we're going to fight a lot of battles because all of these settlements are under siege very nicely, but we actually need to win here. So, the easy battles I will just all resolve, because, you see, I only lost by like 100 men over there. Also, the good thing is that all of these provinces are Islam, so there's probably going to be not that many problems with public order in general. Just due to the fact that we have the same culture. Alright, yeah, also we have to keep an eye on our income because we don't really have that much anymore because all of the money went into building like 5 extra armies or something crazy like that. Okay, so this is going to be a tough battle. Yeah, even the odds say that I can't even win this. Even though this is nowhere near as large or as powerful as this. I don't even know why that says like it says like that. That's a bit ridiculous. Would have made more sense if these guys came to reinforce, then it would say that, but whatever. Anyway, this should also be easy. 500, a little bit too many, but alright. You see, most of these areas are pretty alright with us, because we have the same religion. Of course, there is still resistance to foreign occupation, but this is already at 13. And if you look at some areas over here... yeah, this has been under my control for long enough. That's resistance to foreign occupation is gone. In the Americas. Okay, I think everything has been... Everywhere the resistance to foreign occupation is gone. Yeah, looks like it. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is that it usually takes a lot longer to get me to 12 resistance to foreign occupation. So... there is a large benefit there. Oh, while we're here, we might as well just... I think we can auto-resolve this as well. Yes. Not that difficult. Repair this. Fix you guys up. Need cavalry to join. Infrastructure improving. Build some better things and build them in our culture. Yeah, I think that once we capture this army will immediately come back to conquer Mysore. I think. So for now I won't upgrade this yet. Yeah, this is the most difficult battle. That's why I set my immortal army over here to deal with it. So we definitely have to fight that one manually. This. I think we can auto-resolve this. Yeah, well, we do, of course, get a lot more damage because there was a bigger garrison in there. Other than that, we're fine. And once again, public order is alright. Only 13. Yeah, oh yeah, 13. 13, 12, whatever. Definitely not as much for resistance to foreign occupation as I would have had in conquering European territories. Also, didn't I send an imam? That's the Mughals imam. I thought I sent an imam as a spy. I know I've sent these assassins around. So you can spy on there. You can spy on here, because that's where this guy's going. Yeah, there's also a pretty big garrison in there. I think they were actually mustering new armies to send them off to battle and fight like other people, as in like European people. Oh, the other guy is coming in to reinforce, then that should be... Allahu Akbar! It's pretty funny actually that I say that, because right now, at the age that we're in, that's not really appropriate anymore, probably. Probably you would get a lot of complaint letters about having that feature, or having your character say that in the game. Anyway, you need to go there next turn. Aren't that many animals? There aren't that many enemies here. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, no need to be kind to your enemy. Animals. No, there are no animals here. Anyway, so there are 2 battles that I have to fight manually: Mysore and Satara, because I don't think auto-resolve... Even though I do think auto-resolve will win, with the exception of Mysore, because according to the auto-resolve, Mysore is impossible. Or at least, not without huge casualties. There's like big problems with casualties around. They have to exempt this region for taxation. Oh, there's a school, that's why. Yeah, well, they're exempting both school regions from taxation because they also have clamor for reform penalties. Well, I don't even need the schools because I've already almost done with all my research already. And the 5 schools that I've got can already handle that. And I believe this one can be closed after it's researched that. Yeah, after it's researched that, then there's nothing more to research. So after 3 turns, we can already Where is that? Oh, that's the one in Anatolia, yeah. After 3 turns we can get rid of that already. And we start closing the schools in our country. Because they give way too many penalties and no benefits, with the exception of research, but as I said, all the research is almost done, so... So anyway, let's go to Mysore and fight this battle manually. I still think that this is not that difficult, so we'll do this first. I mean, none of the siege battles in Empires of the War are very difficult if you take the appropriate way to approach it, which is the way that I've already done like tens of thousands. Well, that's over the top, but that's the way that I've done like a whole bunch of times already in this campaign alone. Alright, so here we are at the fort of... I've already forgotten the name of the settlement. Well, just like any fort, the corner pieces are the weaknesses. So that's why we're going to approach them with the cannons. Also, now we have the Indian or Eastern or whatever name you want to give to its soundtrack during the battle. Because if you didn't know, the soundtracks are different per region that you're in. European, American, in this case Asian or Indian or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so this is an Indian fort, as you can see, by the way, because the Indians have a different culture than the Arabic factions that I am, because as the Persians you're an Arabic faction, just like the Ottomans. Okay, they have bayonets here on these company infantry. They look more European than they look Indian, but alright. I also am very curious to see how they're able to shoot over this, unless these are supposed to be see-through. But yeah, it's impossible for them to see. I mean, of course, every unit can shoot when they're on top of a wall, but just by the way that looked, it looked like they weren't even able to see over the top of it, so... Okay. Yeah, and then the swordsman, the general, and the cavalry, and I already thought I forgot something. I forgot to move the skirmishers. Right, well, now we need to triple speed, of course, because it takes a little while before our cannons get in range. I could have done it faster, of course, if I spawned, or like positioned my cannons there, but then they had the opportunity to shoot me with their cannons. Because we're trying to do this with minimal casualties. Same thing for the next battle, but that battle was with more enemies, but we've got the immortals, so... And they also, in the other battle also there are reinforcements coming in, I believe, from the enemy army. So yeah, for now we're just waiting. So yeah, these are their new units that were given to them because of the mod that I installed. So militia, they've got bows, so they should not be that strong. They've got bows as well, that's a different unit. Is it just me, or are these guys just completely black? And then, like, missing a texture? Oh, no, no. I think these guys are missing their texture. Yeah, I think they're missing a texture there. That's a bit of an error. Alright, so here are some swordsmen, some more bowmen. Bowmen with swords. They've got axes. Do they have any riflemen at all? Oh, they've got cannons. Here. These are the same cavalry guys that I've got. Not in this army, but... those are those white cavalrysts that you can only make like 6 of or something in the entire game. Oh, hey, hang on. They're moving their glitched out non-texture cavalry outside. Okay, quickly as well, because we don't really have any time to lose. Alright, so where are the cannons? Alright, they're moving through the woodlands. They do have some riflemen here, but that's just unpopulous. It seems like the only riflemen that they've got are those colonial militia units. Those VOC guys. I call them VOC guys, which is the Dutch East India Trading Company. These, because you can also create Dutch East India Trading Company infantry, and they have the exact same texture as these guys. The same hats. Of course, they're not green, they're blue, but yeah, company infantry. I think they basically just borrowed them from the English. They've got rifles, and then we've got the armed populace who have rifles. It looks like everything else just has bows. The only benefit to bows in this game is that bows can fire more rapidly than rifles. Because rifles you need to be reloading and stuff. Although with all the research we should have a decent reload speed at this time. Also we have this shrapnel shot. Which is basically like a canister shot, but then for much further range. Or have I already told you guys that one exists? Because I think that's already covered. So you see, this has a lot further range, and it basically does the same thing. It stays like a normal... Okay, well you guys can just fire at this for a bit, because they're coming over now. Yeah, we can test it out, because I believe they're regular cannonballs that they fire, but just before they hit the ground they explode into shrapnel and then just kill everybody. I believe that's how they work. Alright, shoot there, because half of the cavalry is still outside. There we go, they're firing. No, it's not very accurate by the looks of it. Oh, there we go, that was a good one. So yeah, they stay like regular cannonballs, but just before they hit the ground they explode and they turn into shrapnel, which shreds up anybody that stands in front, basically. Yeah, that was way too short. I told you guys to shoot here. Ugh, excuse me. So with these guys, with these shrapnel shots, we can actually do the same thing as we do with canister shots, but then from further away. So basically once we've breached through this, I mean look at the range. I can almost reach the town square with that, so once we've made a hole in the wall, we can bombard this. Okay, it's alright that they just fucking keep running around over there and tiring themselves out, but let's focus on getting rid of the wall. If they once again come over here, then my inventory should be able to do something about it. Fucking fly! I've only had my window open for like a little bit today, and already there's a fly that has moved in. Just like, hi! Right, so let's destroy the corner. I don't think it works the same way as with Arabic forts, where the corner completely disappears and you can actually move through. Although I'm not quite sure, let's see. We're getting a little bit close now. They're just moving past by the looks of it. Oh, they're trying to... Oh, they exit from that gate. Okay. Well, we've already destroyed the wall. Yeah, you see, you can't actually, unless all this is gonna despawn. Oh, it is. Okay, you can actually go through there, but the tower just stays alive. Okay, focus on that right now, because that will actually also generate the breach that we will go through. So unfortunately, they've moved everybody off the walls. I do also think my cannons do more damage now, and their reload faster. I think that's all just because of the research. That ridiculous fly, man. There's like an entire house where you can go. I don't really want you to be here in the first place, but there's an entire house that you can go. And then you decide to... Okay, that didn't do anything. Try that size. Yeah, look at how fast my cannons work now. They fire one volley, and this thing's almost completely destroyed. Oh, hey, hang on. Hold, canister shots, fire, fire, fire. There we go, nice one. There we go. It's a bit impossible that they can switch the canister shot or that fast. But it's a game mechanic, so we're gonna have to make use of it. But yeah, look at that. Look at how quickly they dispatched of all of that. Right, once we've knocked the section into this wall, we're going to move the cannons in there and start firing from that side. First, of course, we have to secure the area with our what are they called? Expeditionaries. But that should not be that much of a problem. I told you guys to fire there, and I didn't even tell you that once. I told you that like 5 times already. There we go. One volley and it's already over 50%. Oh, the volley's not finished yet. There we go. One volley and it's over on 79%. And now they're reloading. Let's see how fast they reloads, because this guy just put it in. Nope, there we go. There they put a cannon in. The other guy's already finished. Well, there we go. That's the wall destroyed. Whoa, that one flew off over that way. Oh, I thought I already hit some of these, but... Some barracks there. Alright, let's wait a little bit. Why'd I hear my... Oh, sounded like my cavalry was under attack or something. Alright. Alright, you guys need to pack up. Or did I already tell you to pack up? No, they're busy with it, okay. I need you to go there. These 4 need to go like this. And the other 4 need to go like this. You guys can go a little bit faster because the cavalry is already getting up. Right, you 4 can just take it easy. Because first I need to take care of the cavalry. Alright, hurry up. Oh. And then the swordsman can go up here as well. Alright, so Now we're going to, of course, canister shots or shrapnel shots, whatever, through here to kill all those guys. And if they try to leave, we'll of course shoot the crap out of them in a crossfire of expeditionaries. Oh, there's some cavalrysts over here. Good job. Yeah. Okay. I have to be careful because they're going to charge. You're in position. So, unpack your stuff. They haven't even left the building yet and they're already being shot to shit. This guy can unpack his stuff now too. Don't fire at will. And it looks like we're gonna have to use shrapnel shot instead. Because they're a bit too far, and I don't want to get too close because then my crossfire with the expeditionaries won't work. So try and fire right there. Alright, well, we're gonna have to speed this up now because yeah, only these two can do that because the breach is ridiculously thin. Okay, how about hold and then wait for that because it looks like the cavalry is going to come out. Yeah, well, here they come. So fire. Oh, there we go. Nice. And then there's, just because there's so many breaches in the wall, there's a ridiculous amount of lag when you try to go at triple speeds. You can see that the mouse doesn't really care about it, but the game itself does really care about it. And that sucks, because I kind of want to move this along a bit faster than this. That's why I don't really like Empires of the War. Just for some reason when you do these sieges they take an age to complete at some point and then you can't speed up and you just have to accept that this is going to take an age or something. Alright, what if we try to shoot at these guys? Maybe then the shrapnel will actually work. Well, you would have been able to hit it, but you missed the shot a bit. Cavalry there. Only 31 of 105 remain. It sucks a bit that they don't send anybody out, because of course I don't really want to go in there. Again? Come on, guys. It's only 2 cannons that could shoot at a time. Oh my god, you guys absolutely fucking suck. They're wavering, but they're not broken yet. so stupid that they don't do anything. I mean, it's safer for me, but it takes an age. Oh, that hit these guys in the back. I mean, this is a pretty good unit, just for the fact that you get 300 of them. It would be a pretty good early game unit, but I don't really think this would be a good unit to have in the late game, but it could just be me. Yeah, and if I rush in, they're gonna rush everybody at me, and then that's gonna, of course, be disastrous for my casualties. Is there not like a better way? Yeah, this is also an impossible angle. Indian forts are ridiculously annoying to assault. I've already discovered it. Now even at normal speed there's going to be a little bit of in-game lag. Are they going to come out through here? Looks like they are. Just in-game lag. Look at this. Just normal speed and they're like, oh my god, this is so difficult to run. Oh, they're shattered already, okay. They just left the building and then they were like, oh god. Yeah, they glitch because these guys don't really know what to do. They keep spamming orders to them. See? Idle. Under fire, running. It said very quickly there. Running, under fire, idle. They're like, they... yeah, and I just have to sit here. Because once again, if I enter, and if I step 1 foot in the middle of this, everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, let's attack! And then they suddenly do know how to attack and they just rush for me. And then the fucking fly is there as well. Alright, hang on. What if I pick you guys up? This is not really making it any better either. There's a... Oh, there is an angle in the... thing. Oh, hey, hang on. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Those are those, yeah, those cavalry. Don't know what they're called. A fucking fly. Holy shit. Okay, you guys fire at will too. If they're all just going to very nicely step outside. Oh, they all fire their things. Oh god, idiots! No! No, I said that, and then attack. Don't let them get to the cannons, because then we won't be able to move them anymore. I'll send in these guys to quickly dispatch of them. Okay, never mind that plan. In the meantime, you guys just keep firing right there. That means you two. Well, they're shattered, so there's not really any need for these Clibinarii to be here. If these units would just stop multi-spamming their orders, then the game could actually speed up a bit. Because look at this. It's fucking shuddering. And I'm not gonna move in there because then they're all gonna fucking swarm me. And even though I would probably still be able to win after that, it would just cost me way too many soldiers. And that's what I'm trying to avoid here by doing this manually. What I could do is send one guy in. Fucking fly! Jesus Christ, go somewhere else. I could send one guy in very briefly, then rush back, and then hope that they'll take the bait. That fucking fly, man. It's out to get me or something. Okay, hang on. No, you two. No, 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 that's not what I wanted you to... No. No. I clicked the order again, which means that you should stop it. No, of course not. You're gonna do the entire thing. Well, fuck you too. And there we go, you can unlimber again. And that also goes for you. Okay, so what if I send this guy in really quickly? And then, like, as soon as he sets one foot into the fort, rush them back out again, and maybe that will trigger them to come over here. Because look at the lag that these guys on their own are causing. That's just those guys that are multi-spamming their orders. That's lacking the entire game, because this game is well designed. Okay. The lag hasn't really stopped yet, so... Doesn't look like it worked. Oh, hang on. Maybe it didn't work for these guys, but it did work for the archers, maybe. As long as they can just actually get out instead of get stuck on that corner together. Then maybe we can dispatch of the archers. Well, it looks like these guys are gonna come out here. Well, I've already got soldiers over there, and also my swordsman, which I'll move in a bit closer. Okay, well, I didn't move the unit that I wanted to move, but I did actually move something. You see, this is what would have happened if I immediately stormed the city, or stormed the fort. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, everybody decides, like, hey, you know what? Let's actually attack them now. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, we are not gonna move a single centimeter. And then when I set one foot in their fort, they're like, alright, let's actually fucking swarm them from all sides now. Okay, hang on a minute. Pause, pause, pause. All of you guys fire at will, because I turned all those guys off fire at will. And you guys, wait until they move outside, and then you canister shot the living fuck out of them. Canister shot, come on! That's a massacre right there. It's a very laggy massacre, but it's a massacre. And they've got melee guys coming in over there. It sounds like they are coming in from melee too. Oh, now they're shooting at us. Yeah, that sucks. Because everybody of my guys has to reload. Come on. Fire, please. I've researched like 1,000 technologies for you guys to have faster reload speed. They have 200. They did actually start with 225, but there's not really a lot of that you can see of that number anymore. They're dropping like flies. With the exception of the fly that's in my room and annoying me. Wow, they had like 90 or something left just now, but now they only have 24. The swordsman didn't really fancy to come in. Yeah, look at that! That's just because archers. Fast reload speed and stuff like that. Well, that's shadowed. Okay, you guys can stop. You guys don't fire at will, because otherwise you're gonna shoot your own guys. Well, we did absolutely massacre that unit, but we didn't move the guys that we wanted to move. Well, they're gonna cut these guys up as they try to pass. Alright, so are they gonna move these guys in now or something? Alright, you guys, regular shot, fire right there. Oh, that's a hit. All fire at will. You guys especially, because you will soon be able to hit them. Looks like they're actually going to leave through here. So I will send in these guys to cut them up, because otherwise it's just gonna take an age before... Oh, they're gonna stand right there and shoot at us? Yeah, no. That's why I wanted to send these guys over as well. Just very quickly engage them in hand-to-hand combat and prevent them from shooting. Where the hell are you going? No, 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 morons, no. You need to go through there, or not, because they're not really coming through here anymore. If they're gonna stand through over there, then that's even better for us. Because then more of my guys can shoot. Oh, there we go. Once again, dropping their numbers like it's nothing. Don't know what they're trying to do here. I think they want to leave through that gate, and then these guys are already here. They're like, oh well, we might as well just walk straight through the enemy lines then. The AI can't really handle large units. Huge units, I should say. Okay, try to shoot them, but shoot them over on the edge of their unit, because otherwise you're gonna canister shot into my... Okay, actually never mind, because all my guys are starting to move now. Where the hell are you even going? Stop and move back in position. It's so annoying to control this with this lag, it's ridiculous. Because these guys still haven't moved yet. Right, looks like a lot of them are... Oh, there we go. Fire. That should give me a lot of kills. Right, they're wavering. There we go. If you blast a whole bunch of them into oblivion, then maybe they'll just rout. There we go, shattered, very good. Again, I'm asking you, what the fuck are you doing? I did not tell you to start moving like that. Okay, there we go, 103 still remain, but they just ran off. Okay. Not necessary anymore, guys. There. And they've got axes, apparently. But that's not the axe unit that I saw. These are different. Because these don't even have any rifles or anything. They just have axes in general. Well, it turned out to go very well. With luring them away. Because we destroyed two of their archer units. Alright, they're once again sending these sword guys over there. Oh, they're also sending some armed populace. I really wish they would send over these guys so that it would stop lagging, but okay. If they're sending something that is good at least. And once again they're all getting stuck on that corner over there. Come on, just move it along. Alright, they're still coming over. All of them fire at will with the ridiculous lag. I don't even want to know how bad it's going to be when once I go to triple speed. Oh, they're also sending armed populace. Are you sending them through here? Because then I can also arrange a very nice surprise for you once you get through that gate. Yeah, they're sending 2 armed populace. Yeah, and the swordsman. All of those through the gate, and then the other guys... Oh, those through the breach, and then this guy through the gate. By the looks of it. But I'll just move my skirmishers in front and let them decimate the guys once they go through here. Yeah, they're all on fire at will already. My skirmishers are not. That's good, because... Oh, my Persian guard. I should call them by their name. So if they come through here, I'll just arrange them to absolutely decimate them through there. Alright. Looks like they are actually going to come through the breach. All of those guys have decided to come through there. So you all fire it. I said fire at will, there we go. They're like, oh, we're smart, we're outflanking them. There we go! Wavering. You see, the dangerous thing is that they could just actually make it to my cannons, and then I won't be able to move my cannons anymore, but they didn't manage to do it this time. They are shuttered as well. You guys can stop firing at will. You guys can also stop. The lag is so ridiculous. Alright, what if I send a guy here? Maybe the range is long enough that I can actually start shooting on that guy. Just from there. Because if I go through here, then I might lure these guys over again, but that wouldn't solve the lag problem. Because I'm fairly sure that these guys are causing it. By constantly dishing out orders and then cancelling them again. Again, because the game is well designed. Okay, so they cut the final running guys apart. Yeah, the only thing that they could do is, even though just by their sheer numbers, they could actually just charge all the way through to my cannons and attack them, so that they would have to drop the cannons and leave. But they've already lost their biggest units, so it's going to be harder every time. Well, start firing. Either kill them all or just... Oh, they have to reload first, for fuck's sake. Either just kill all of these assholes or just make sure that they start moving. So that the lag will stop. Already almost over an hour here. And I haven't even done the first battle. That's how long sieges take in Empire to the War. It is ridiculous. I could have already beaten it by now, by either order resolving it, of course, or rushing, but then I would have lost a whole bunch of units. And the whole point why I did this manually resolved is to not lose as many units. And I was hoping to finish this campaign up in a couple episodes. Well, if every battle was going to be like this, then unfortunately it won't be able to be fixed that quickly. Oh, here we go. No. Oh, I just thought that the most magical thing was gonna happen, that they would actually stop doing this bullshit, but no. Unfortunately not. 41? Yeah, it's gonna take an age for these guys to take him down. I've already seen that just moving through is not helping. They also have their cannons over here. And this is mostly melee infantry, what's over here. What am I talking about? It's only melee infantry over here. And that is best to dispatch off through our tube of death. And it takes an age, of course. Of course, reloading takes long, but especially with all this lag that's going on, it takes long. If I do this, then... Oh yeah, it's absolute death over here, if we do this. The entire game freezes and basically nothing. There we go, we hit someone. This is gonna go on for a very long time, I'm afraid. And hang on. What if I move you there at the same time? Maybe you could also lend us a hand a bit in killing these guys. Should have a pretty decent angle from that side. And as long as we just kill one of these, then they will probably like shift up their entire thing, because they want to have units at the exact same spots all the time, because I kind of know the AI. So that should help us out. But this volley though, on these armed populace, holy shit. I knew that they could do that, but every time when I see it, it's just like, oh, yeah, it's very satisfying in a way. Alright. So you just move like that, and then hopefully you can shoot some guys. There are 38 now, these are on 175. 37. 36. It's always like this guy or something. The guy that stands over there that gets shot. Alright, guys, come on. Make me proud. $70, okay. At least now we're dishing out damage on 2 units. But yeah, in general, Indian settlements are just a horror. Indian forts are a horror to assault, especially if the AI does that, where they just stand there and don't do anything until you step like 1 foot into their force, and then they go absolutely fucking nuts, and then they send everybody over to you. And of course, they lag the entire game just by standing here. Because they continuously give orders to these units to move or something, and then they cancel their orders immediately, and then they do that over and over and over again, and then the entire game freezes. Almost freezes to a halt. Even though we're just going on normal speed right now. If you want the game to freeze to a halt, then you want to go to triple speed on this. And this will only stop once either all these guys are dead, or when the AI moves them. Well, as you can clearly see, we've been here for over an hour now. The AI hasn't moved them yet. So the only thing we need to do is kill them all. Or at least kill enough until they start moving. There we go. We killed their flag guy as well. They'll teach them. Also, every time then they like reposition themselves, they get closer, so our guys get more accurate. Yeah, these guys actually barely can hit them at this point. Because of that constant... Only these 5 guys have an angle. There we go, slowly but surely. It's horrible. And then these guys turn again. And fire! Oh, I hate the AI so much. Sometimes they seem like they know everything. They just know how to do something to either piss you off or just to catch you off guard, which they really shouldn't be able to know. And other times they do the most ridiculous, blatant bullshit, stupid things like that. That is actually killing their own game. I mean, this is the AI of this game, and then it's killing itself. It's making itself run slow because it's doing what it's supposed trying to do. If that sentence made any sense. Right, I'm kind of done with this. Let's move him in and out again. And let's see if the swordsmen want to come over again. Or maybe they. Right, how about you just hold there? Maybe you can fire a bit more now. Before the swordsmen get here. Because they're already moving now. Yeah, they're mostly killing some of those, so that's alright, I guess. Oh, this might be a good tactic for next time. Because they can actually shoot from there, but we need to move because otherwise the swordsmen are gonna get us. Well, we've definitely killed a bunch of them. You can't deny that. Alright, let's hope that not too many guys get stuck there for too long. What we could also do is, of course, climb up and shoot them from up on the walls, but I prefer to kill a little bit more of these guys out here. And also there's the risk of those starting to fire on their own walls when they're up there. Okay, fire up again. Ah, yeah. Well, I'm just as annoyed as you. I just make that same. I'm really annoyed sound. Ah. Ah. Okay, they're all out. Let's hope that they actually come through this time. Actually, hang on. Let's see if everybody's on fire at will. They are. Prepare the cannons to fire. Come on, come and get me. With your swords and your ridiculously tiny diamond-shaped shields. Guy's still living in the Iron Age or something. I mean, if you look at the units that the Mughals are using in my campaign over here, you would sort of think it, wouldn't you? Like, barely any units that have weapons. The only units that they have with weapons are the units that the game gives them automatically. And just everything else is just bows and arrows and swords. Okay, there they come. There we go, and there comes the massacre of the cannons. Welcome to the Gunpowder Age! It's pretty ridiculous to think that these very primitive Mughals actually managed to kill the Marathas, who should, in theory, be stronger, wealthier and more technologically advanced than these guys. We can clearly see that they are more technologically advanced because these guys are still using bows and arrows in the majority of their armies. Not that I prefer riflemen. I actually hate riflemen. I prefer bows and arrows. But yeah, in this age, with gunpowder and cannons, it would be stupid to just go with bows and arrows only. You have to come along with progression. And that's how I, as the new king of the Persians, managed to conquer almost the entire world with these soldiers. And this is the same lesson that we're gonna allow the Mughals to learn when they die. Yeah. Alright, just stand there. Just continue to stand there when my cannons open fire. How well is this going in the meantime? Alright, under 130, they've dropped them, so that's good. There we go, 188. They fall so dramatically as well. Bum, bum. Right, it's another huge cluster of guys is in front of your target, so reload that thing and fire. They don't even try to rush for the cannons or anything, they're just standing there. Come on, cannons. Reloads! You got a whole bunch of kills waiting for you over there. Of course, the reloading takes ages because there is so much lag, but... Oh, there we go, killing up some more of them. Okay, here we go. 63, 152. $139, 120, 118. Look at all this huge pile of bodies. You would think that they were all got shot at the same time, but no, there's like an hour in between every kill. Oh, I mean, in between the first kill and the last. Oh, looks like they're actually trying to come out and fight now. Which only means that more of my riflemen can shoot them. Oh yeah, they're trying to make it for the cannons now. Which is a smarter move, but now that they've already lost so many, they also lose the bonus of infinite morale within the fort. Well, not infinite morale, but a whole lot more morale. Oh god, they actually looks like they're gonna... No, okay, no, they're just not going to make it. Cannons, ceasefire. They don't even know where to go. They actually don't know where to go. They keep running back and forth. In the meantime, these guys have dropped below 120. These guys are still on 31, and these guys back there, I haven't even touched them yet, I don't think. Yeah, they're constantly running back and forth. They don't even know where to go. Well, this is of course good target practice for my men. But I would like to deal with this a bit quicker. So cannons fire right there. Quickly. Especially now, because now they've actually moved in front of the target I selected. Right there. Okay, stop. Oh wow, that one volley just took care of them all. Only 20 remain of 300. Okay. You run over there, stand into the opening, and you can fire on those. And wait if one of these guys is gonna move over again. I mean, they can actually fire back at this point. They've been able to fire back ever since I started firing at them, but they still don't want to. And now that they're so close, I should have more accuracy. Which means they will die quicker. "106 of them remain now. Alright, as long as those guys don't move, I can let these guys sit in the opening of the breach and continuously fire at them. Because it looks like the range is perfect for that, still. Even though they've moved a lot. Provided they do actually get past here, because they, of course, get stuck. Oh no, never mind, look at that. They're moving. Oh, that's the exact same unit again, but that's just a different one that they had standing there. Okay, well in that case we have to move you back. I told you to run. I thought the lag was so bad that I couldn't even see them run properly anymore, but I just actually, due to the lag, I couldn't get the double time. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods, oh gods, oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. The entire thing is frozen now. Oh no, fuck! Why the hell did I select triple speed? When did I even do that? I might have just done that just completely automatic. Ah! Cowards! They walk back now. Yeah, I've put these swordsmen here just in case they come so close that they actually start walking out of the gate or out of the fort. Then I can just really quickly send those guys over there to kill them. Right, they've dropped below 100 now. Alright, come on, please move. Yeah, they're gonna come over again. This time both of them are gonna come over. Stop, 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 stop. If you can fire over here really quickly, do it. Because we're gonna have bigger problems on our hands soon. Okay, move back. Please don't you guys dare to move back to the town square. Hey, look at that! There we go, finally! We've got... The lag is over, ladies and gentlemen! Woo! They finally managed to move them! Oh, now they suddenly are like, oh, we're gonna fire back. Oh, their cannons are also starting to fire now. Okay, you actually don't even need to go there. You can just go back here. Ah, finally! How I've missed just like normal gameplay stuff. Normal gameplay speed. Oh god, are they gonna go through there now? That would really suck if they would. Then again, I've got 900 swordsmen out here waiting. Oh no! Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop, 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 stop! Looks like they're actually gonna come over. It sounded like it. Yep, there we go. I thought those were the archers, but they're not. Oh, you guys are gonna come outside? It's fine by me. Alright, cannons. Do your thing. Fire right there. Oh, no. Oh, well, then again. Yeah, I was about to say, you should still be able to get kills there. Stop. Yeah, these guys have left the forts because they're idiots. Oh, everybody's gonna come through here now. They're shattered. They're eager. Yeah, this is a melee fight at this point. Well, if they're going to do that, then I'm just going to move behind them and shoot them. Simple as that. Losing slightly, dude, you're being cut apart. I've barely lost anyone. These aren't even the elite armies. I've got even better ones in my other armies. Right, careful of that. Hey, wait, what the hell were you doing? Go back there and attack. I didn't tell you to walk away. Oh, they're being like, haha, we actually know how to do... Oh, God. Alright, pack up. I mean, they all start out at 375, so this guy's only lost 4 men. This guy only lost... No, this guy lost 4. Oh, aren't you guys clever? And aren't you guys outnumbered? Once again, the AI has actually lured me into fighting within the fortress, which is going to make me lose a whole bunch more men than usual. Good job, AI. I absolutely hate you. Ah, well, it looks like these guys aren't actually that tough. I mean, look at their numbers drop. Probably also due to the fact that they're like outnumbered 1 to 3 or something like that. My guys aren't even losing that many men either. I just don't think that they're that good of a unit, which is good for me. Yeah, we have to be careful with those guys because they have bayonets, but they've already lost like so many guys because they've just allowed me to shoot them constantly. How's this going? We've already dropped them below 300. Yeah, they had like roughly 300 at the beginning because they were at the town center the entire time, and they've already dropped below 100, below 100. So, and my guys are barely losing anyone. Look at that! These two haven't even lost anyone. These three haven't even lost anyone. Yes. Oh no, those aren't even the guys. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong ones. Okay, never mind. I thought that these were the ones that were fighting. I was like, wow. But no, I'm actually losing some more men. Forgive me, my guys aren't as overpowered as I thought that they were. These guys are, though. These guys are very good compared to those red guys that they're fighting. Okay. Well, let's send in the Klebinarii to help this along and also to charge their cannons. Oh, there, look at that. They're already wavering. I mean, what do you expect? They started at 300 when they fought my units, and now they're only down to 48. Losing slightly. You went from 300s to 40, then 39, in I don't know how quickly, and then you say like, oh well, we're slightly losing. We've almost got this. We've almost turned this around. Looks like they're also blind, if they can't see that. You utter disgusting human beings! They've got shrapnel shot as well, those dickheads. That's only 12? Come on, just break them. That's 10? 19? Come on, they should just break at this point. We've got the town center because some of my cavalry ran over it. Alright, one guy just needs to engage them in combat. And there we go, they can't use any of their cannons anymore. Kill them all. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. They're all gone. They're all gone. These guys did very well. End the battle because they're all destroyed anyway. There we go. Heroic victory. Fucking almost an hour and a half just to get that done. Well, of course, and all the talking ended at the beginning. There we go, only lost 448, and the Order of Resolve said I wasn't even able to win this battle at all. So, there we go, we got a big city. Now, these guys are pissed off, but that's because there is clamor for reform here. So, let's get rid of that. We've already untaxed them. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there is a madrasa, that is useful. Okay, these guys are just pissed off because there is not a lot of Hinduism, and also not a lot. The clamor for reform isn't helping either. So, destroy the school here, and then I don't bother with fixing any of this up just yet. Because there are enemies around. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode here. In the next episode we are going to do the other battle that I needed to do manually, which is over there, with my immortal army, so that will be the first time that you can see my immortal army in action. So I hope you almost enjoyed the video. Click the like button underneath the video, subscribe to be part of the TheMBmulti so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here of this left of here, or the subscribe button that is underneath the video. See you later, moments. Ave!